You're listening to the Betoota Advocate's weekly news wrap on Desert Rock FM 96.5. Welcome back to the Betoota Advocate weekly news bulletin. My name's Clancy. Overall, I'm joined today by Effie, the Rock Bateman. She's here to... Some of these headlines are big, and she's got a big job ahead of her. But before that, what do you got planned for the weekend?
So ever since we had that interview with Brie and Bridie, I've decided that I want to become really smart.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, so I decided, you know what, I'm not reading enough, I'm not watching enough documentaries, so I actually got out some books at the library last week. I got one out, about Australian modern history and one about the war. I haven't read them.
Okay.
But I thought, if I might start doing really smart documentaries, so I went to Vice and I tried watching one about the Iraq war, and there's one about the Taliban, but then I got really bored and I couldn't watch those.
Yeah, I mean, you've chosen like violent recent history.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I can see this now. You're doing the fringe circuit.
Yeah.
Burlesque, horse riding, still interests of yours?
No. No. I did end up watching a really interesting documentary about a Japanese cannibal killer who became a celebrity, though.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty similar theme to what you would consume on Reddit.
Pretty much, yes. Yeah.
That's
but I can
stuff.
say that I watched a documentary which makes me feel smarter.
As a side, like I wasn't on the deep web.
Yeah.
Learning things, yes, but
Yeah.
perhaps you're going for the more cultured approach.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. I'm doing the opposite. I will be watching 180 minutes of rugby league football and maybe even some AFL, but I don't really care that much.
Are you still doing the no booze?
No, because it's too hot. And I guess that's what this headline is.
This one reads, Bureau of Meteorology says property developers are about to learn why they've been warning them against building these fucking windless black and grey hellscapes on the low-lying outskirts of major cities without so much as a fucking tree to sit under.
And she's nailed it. What a mouthful. With a premature spring heat wave already making its mark in late September, Australia's working class is set to experience the potentially fatal repercussions caused by a combination of political inaction on both housing policy and climate change. And it's happening this summer. This follows the recent announcement from the Bureau of Meteorology that we have formally declared an El Nino event, meaning one is underway for the first time in 8 years. The BOM says it's going to be the hottest in those poorly designed housing estates that have been rushed through by governments beholden to the wishes and donations of property developers who have not read or considered even one report provided to them by weather experts who have been warning them that this kind of urban sprawl will fucking kill people.
The bomb says property developers that have complete control over government policy are about to learn why they should have fucking listened to them, as are the fossil fuel lobbyists who have fought tooth and nail to continue the accelerated burning of fossil fuels into our atmosphere for 200 years.
Hear, hear.
Very grateful that I live in a terrace house because they are very cold.
Yes, they are. They survived the heat somehow. Although banned in southeast Queensland because of house fires in the 1800s.
Fun fact of the day.
Today's podcast is brought to you by NordVPN, which keeps your devices malware-free and your browsing safe from strangers' eyes.
And, most importantly, allows you to freely watch overseas content without any restriction, such as American Netflix or streaming sports while you're travelling.
I hear Wendell has been making the most of his NordVPN trial to tune into his beloved Summer Heights High reruns.
Wouldn't have taken him for a Chris Lilly fan. There you go. Yes, NordVPN will give you swift access to content from all over the world and are currently offering an exclusive deal for Betoota listeners.
Yep, and to take advantage of this free trial, go to nordvpn.com/Betoota, which is risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee.
Up next, referendum providing best material for a social media cull since Vax rollout.
Yes, with just a month to go until the referendum, some Australians are looking forward to promoting/blocking a small change in our constitution, while many more are just looking forward to this whole horrible back and forth ending.
One good thing that has come from this head vice of a discourse is a chance to cull all the pricks you're friends with on social media.
So effective has the voice discussion been at getting racists, bigots and general nongs to out themselves for free, many social media users have claimed it as the best social media cull material since the vaccine rollout. One Betoota social media user, Faith Keith, says,
Last time I got rid of the do your own research people, and this time I'm getting rid of the I can't be asked doing research people.
yes, if you don't know, vote no. Or alternatively, just take 5 minutes to read up on it.
And up next, social media news. A local bloke utterly obsessed with Roman Empire because he too would like to be destroyed by Goths.
Yes, in some random internet news, a perplexing discovery has gone viral on TikTok as the world's women have uncovered that the blokes in their lives apparently think about the Roman Empire quite a lot. These trending videos show people asking their boyfriends, husbands, brothers, friends if they thought about the Roman Empire often, and if so, at what frequency, with answers ranging from at least once a week to daily, and with at least one bloke starting incredulously, how could I not think about the Roman Empire? The advocate took to the streets of Betoota to see if the town's fellas are into the Roman Empire and what they think the civilization's greatest achievements were, and their thoughts on the empire being sacked and destroyed by Vandals and Goths.
Betoota Pond's bloke, a timid-looking civil engineer named Nathan Fielding, agrees that he also finds himself daydreaming about ancient Rome frequently. He said,
Oh, Goths you say? Well then yeah, I guess you could say I think about the Roman Empire quite a lot. I personally would be fine getting destroyed by Goths. Wouldn't anyone?
We had a lovely comment on our Instagram from a Goth who said, Goths love Betoota Advocate. And we love them too.
Yeah, I fucks with the Goths.
And lastly, a boyfriend being a shithead has no idea he's absolutely going to cop it in The Sims later.
Yes, a local woman pushed to the edge by her boyfriend's need to be the devil's advocate has this week found herself indulging in some tech voodoo herself by subjecting the Sims character she made of him to a series of torturous experiments.
May Weathers says that her boyfriend Paul occasionally has his shithead moments where he'll unexpectedly decide to be a contrarian for no other reason than to piss her off, as though possessed by some kind of trickster ghost. She told the advocate, he'll be fantastic around 80% of the time, but every now and then he gets into a real cunt mood.
Instead of fighting with him, which is what he wanted, May has decided to channel her anger into creating Paul in The Sims.
So far, Sim Paul has pissed himself, had multiple fistfights and lost, been publicly humiliated, accidentally set himself on fire, and drowned in the pool after I took the ladder out. It's therapeutic.
And that's a worry. And that's all from us this week as well. Thank you for tuning in to your weekly Betoota.
See you later.